Welcome back to another player build, y'all. Today we have one of, if not the most exciting rookie right now in the NHL, Macklin Celebrini. Let's not waste any of y'all time. Let's get right into how to make this build for y'all. Let's get into it. Now, first for archetype, there's obviously multiple different things you could go for, but I decided to go with playmaker. I know we've been kind of making a lot of playmakers, but the reality is playmaker's a really good build when I'm trying to represent some of these centers because it has really good all-around offensive stats, but it also has pretty solid sneaky defensive stats as well. And especially for Macklin Celebrini, I definitely want to give him a little bit of defense as well, because for an 18-year-old, he can play defense and is a hell of a 200-foot player, that's for sure. So first, he's a playmaker, of course, and we can actually keep him at the default height and weight for the first time ever because he is listed at 6 foot 190 pounds on the NHL website. He is, of course, a left-handed shooter, and abilities and boosts we will come back to as always. So first for Celebrini's technique attributes, we are going to add 3 to speed because I felt like 90 speed was pretty fair for Macklin Celebrini. He's not the fastest skater by any means. He's not necessarily known for his speed, but he can definitely move pretty quick when he needs to. So I felt like 90 speed was absolutely a fair number. We're also going to add 3 to agility because he is, of course, a very agile skater. We're going to take 3 off balance, then we're going to take 2 off our slap shot accuracy. Next for power attributes, we're going to add 3 to acceleration as well for the same exact reason. We're going to add 3 to wrist shot power, add 2 to slap shot power, then take 4 off endurance and 2 off your puck control. After that, for Celebrini's playstyle attributes, we're going to add 5 to offensive awareness. Reason being is because for an 18-year-old, especially if he was like a 25, 26-year-old like prime player like a McKinnon or a McDavid or somebody like that, I would still give him +5 offensive awareness. But to have the offensive awareness that he does at just 18 years old, being able to take the extra step when a passing lane is closing, just simple stuff like that. Although he's young and that Sharks team is young, they are going to be extremely dangerous in a couple years, and a big part of that is because of Macklin Celebrini's offensive awareness. Then we're going to add 3 to passing, and we're going to add 2 to stick checking, as like I said, he's actually a pretty solid defender. We're going to take 4 off body checking because he's not the biggest hitter by any means, and we're going to take 2 off defensive awareness. Obviously, we do have 10 extra skill points, but we were just unable to do anything with those. Then for your tenacity attributes, we're just going to add 4 to hand-eye and 4 to your strength, then take 5 off your shot blocking and 5 off your durability. And finally, for your last attributes, your tactics attributes, we're going to give Macklin Celebrini 90 faceoffs. I know his faceoff percentage isn't necessarily great, and I do try and go based off their faceoff percentage. However, I am giving Celebrini the benefit of the doubt because he is such a young player. I feel like his faceoff sense and everything will be just fine over time. But if over time he ends up not being as great at faceoffs, we will update those in future Chels for his builds. But we're also going to add 3 to deking. Of course, he's an incredible stick handler. And then we're going to take 5 off fighting and 4 off discipline as well. Now, going back to abilities, for Macklin Celebrini's zone ability, I mean, you really could use tape to tape, third eye, anything like that. Of course, passing ability, puck on a string will be good for him. He's not necessarily known for tips, so I wouldn't really say big tipper. I was really strongly debating between magnetic and third eye. Reason being is he is super good at catching and controlling passes. No matter how bad or awry the pass is, he will find a way to control it, get it flat, and be able to still make a play with it somehow. But he's a playmaker, he's an incredible passer, and he is just absolutely remarkable at finding the open teammate no matter where on the ice he is, so I did decide to go with third eye. Then for superstar abilities, like I always say, it is always so tough to limit it down to just 2 superstar abilities and 1 zone ability for these players, because there's so many different abilities that I would want to go with for Celebrini. Like I said, magnetic, of course he has an incredible one-timer, he's super good at deking people out, he's a really good shot close to the net, and of course he can play some pretty solid defense as well. So there's so many different abilities that we could possibly go with. However, we only get the choice of 2. So of course, for our first one, we had to go with 1T. There's no way we can make a Macklin Celebrini build and not give him 1T. For a second one, I really debated between magnetic once again for the same reasons before, and ankle breaker because he's just so good at kind of breaking people down, using his speed. Like I said, he's not the fastest, but he's very effective at using his speed to kind of get past people and kind of dangle them out. So I did decide decided to go with Ankle Breaker for his second superstar ability. And finally, for Macklin Celebrini's boost, we are going to first give him Disciplined IQ because, like I said, he's a solid defender, so I wanted to give him at least that 80 defensive awareness and 80 stick checking, so we at least give him a little bit of credit for his defense. Then for his second one, we're going to give him Controlled Deking, which will actually get him to 90 Deking, which I also just wanted to get a little bit higher. Felt like 86 was a little bit low for Celebrini. 90 felt just about right for Macklin Celebrini for deking. Now let's hop right into the first game and show y'all what we can do with this Celebrini build. Let's get into it. Super sorry about that, y'all. We are finally getting into game 1 because my OBS crashed on me as soon as I went to start recording this game, of course. I don't know why my OBS does that to me sometimes. I literally was streaming and everything and it was perfectly fine. But of course, as soon as OBS wants to record, that's when it gives me issues. But regardless, we do, of course, have Macklin Celebrini, one of the most exciting, if not the most exciting rookie right now in the NHL. Oh, wow. Nice. Good stick. That's something about Macklin Celebrini that I'm going to really try and highlight with this build is definitely his... Ew. And of course, his insane playmaking ability and beautiful goal scoring ability.
Here in the back half of this period, it's all tied up.
But something that's definitely not talked about as much that should absolutely be talked about for Macklin Celebrini is his defensive ability and just his hustle no matter where on the ice he is. He's always putting in 200-foot effort, which is absolutely what you want out of your center, which is another big reason why I'm a big fan of Macklin Celebrini. Ew, what a dot. Oh, I don't even know if North was ready for that one. Damn. All right, here we go, fellas. Hopping in a period, too. We're at least recording the whole period here. We definitely have made some nice plays, but we do not have the results. So we are going to absolutely need some results here in the second period. I obviously also forgot to mention that we are going back to the old style videos right now, but I am going to try and talk a little bit more about kind of the player and the team that they're on. But also incorporate a little bit, of course, of Chel talk and about the build and all that good stuff. Oh, damn it. I'm sorry, North. That's me. That's completely on me. I'm so sorry, brother. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Oh, yes. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wow, we'll definitely take that. We will absolutely take that one. Go ahead, North. Trailing with you. There we go. Way to bury that one through his legs, Celebrini. Okay, we're making some nice plays. Got to see if we can maybe hit a couple one-timers, because that's absolutely one of Celebrini's signatures. Never mind. North's just going to dangle through the whole team, but we did get an assist because of the beautiful face-off win, which is huge from the center. Oh no, I didn't see the time. Are you serious? Let's get it, fellas. Hopping into the third period. Like I said, been making some very good plays. Just need to actually finish one. Oh man. I feel like we would have finished that one at the end of the period, but ew, good shit, North. Nice snipe, boy. Like I said, beautiful game so far. I think we have 4 out of our 5 points thus far, and I need to get some 1-Ts though, because like I said, that's Celebrini's signature, and I sold that one. Nice. All right, come on, Seymour. Make a save. He's literally the worst, dude. Oh, come on. Boo, boo. Oh, nice dumping. There it is. Let's go. And that's for the 1-T. Beautiful pass there, Jason. Go, go. Slowing down.
Oh, it just kind of muffles that one. Well, he muffles it because he's in tight, and when you're in tight, you run out.
Ew, what a play from Celebrini there. Dangles the whole team, no stamina, and still is able to somehow find a seam to shoot that puck. Ah, shit. I tried to at least give it back to Jason for some redemption. That was on me. Yeah, no, that's a kick. That's a kick or goalie interference. I don't even know what they're calling it. But whatever it is, yes. Yep. Great call, refs. Great call.
The show must go on here. Here we go with a face-off. Gabrielle's one possession. Slides the puck to Blunt. Breakaway.
Ew, let's go. And one more for the culture. Great pass there from North. Pass it, bang. Oh, good try. Absolutely incredible first game from the Celebrini build. 5 goals, 2 assists, 7 out of our 8 points this game. We did have a lot of goals, not as many as assists as I would have liked, but let's hop right into game 2 where I promise y'all we're going to make some more great 200-foot plays, get some more 1Ts, and set up our teammates for some more nice, beautiful goals. I'll see y'all boys in game 2. Let's get ready. Here we go, fellas. Starting off game 2 after a very solid game 1. And okay, I don't know if their goalie was here, but I realized that Loki way too late. But regardless, we do not have a challenge for this game just because Celebrini doesn't really, he's just one of them players that doesn't really have like a specific move or anything that he really does. Not really a signature move, not like a crazy feat that we could really go for. So we just gonna kind of have to rock with it as it is, and hopefully, just hopefully, we are able to pull off a dub and at least get some nice gameplay for y'all. Let's go, North. Big goal out of you here, kid. Let me see some. Skirt. Oh, boo. Boo. All right, I don't think we got a P shot last game. I thought we did, but we definitely didn't. But this time we did, and we are going to make that P shot count. What a goal from Celebrini. Let's go, big save. Nice. Oh yeah, we out. Let's go. I knew he was going to expect me to go to the backhand again there. Bang. Oh, what? Yo, their goalie is playing out of his mind right now. Celebrini leg play leading to that turnover. Make a great defensive play. Draw a trip out of it. Oh, no. I did the wrong move. Oh, I was trying to tuck it. And I... Yeah, let's go. All started off a face-off win there by Melman Celebrini. Here we are, fellas, hopping into period 2 with this Selman Celebrini build, and they get a breakaway. Honestly, I'm surprised that was the first one with an AI defender, but he sold the shit out of it. Great feed from Celebrini. Ew, okay, North, okay. You ain't have to do him like that, brother. Good finish. Now, like I said, this is obviously back to the old format. So if you like the voiceover format where, like, I kind of talk about the player a little bit more, definitely let me know because I'm still kind of debating which format is kind of better. The analytics are very similar on the both of them, so it's kind of hard to tell. So the best way for me to tell is going to be for me to read y'all comments and everything of you just straight up telling me. So let me know which format y'all like below. Boom. Ew, good stick lift, North. Okay, look at the defense. Look at the defense from the kid. Okay, North. Go. Great defensive play. Let's see if North can finish. Never mind, he's out of stamina. Oh, no. All right, here we go, fellas. Hopping into period 3, where we, of course, have to discuss our player build rankings still. All right, let's go, North. Here we go. Give me a big goal here, kid. Oh, never mind. You know what? Or don't. Just tell me you hate me. That's fine. So coming in at number 1 still is going to be the Matvey Michkov build. And, I mean, for obvious reasons, if y'all seen any of the other videos, I had to walk away after that one because holy shit, that one was filthy. It made me lose my train of thought and everything because of how nasty that goal was. Big saves, Seymour. Let's go. But regardless, Matvey Michkov is still going to be number one because, like I said, he is just an absolute unit. I love that build. I felt like I could do so much with that build offensively. I just had so much freedom to do whatever I wanted to, and they finally scored. I hope they don't leave now that they finally scored. That would suck. But coming in at number 2 still is going to be the Pavel Datsyuk build. And for obvious oh, I'm so sorry, North. That was high key supposed to go to you, not the AI, but that works, I guess. Coming in at number 2, though, is going to be the Pavel Datsyuk build. The Pavel Datsyuk build is basically what you hope Macklin Celebrini will be by the end of his career because, I mean, he's just an absolute all-around offensive unit, but he is a phenomenal 200-foot player as well. Especially being an 18-year-old in the NHL, being able to play the way 200 feet the way he does is just absolutely remarkable. So I think that Celebrini could be like a Datsyuk. But for now, we have to keep Datsyuk at the number 2 building. Great pass there from the Celebrini build. Coming in at number 3 is going to be the Sidney Crosby build still, surprisingly. I know, surprisingly, that Sidney Crosby is still in my top 5 for longer than a week. But reason being, I mean, this build was super solid. It felt like a mix of Michkov and Datsyuk, but just kind of a little bit slower for obvious reasons. I mean, it is a Crosby build, so he's not super fast. Coming in at number 4, as they just left the game, we have the Kirill Kaprizov build. It's an absolute all-around, all-offensive superstar, just not as much as the Matvey Michkov build. And coming in at number 5 is going to be the Macklin Celebrini build. Like I said, it's like the Datsyuk build, just not nearly as good in my opinion. So it does crack the top 5, but it will be taking home that 5 spot. Absolutely incredible second game from the boys. As you see, we had 5 goals, 4 assists, 9 out of our team's 10 total points. And like I said, we went absolutely crazy in both these games with the Celebrini build. So if you enjoy this build and you are enjoying the series, please feel free to drop a like, comment any other players you want to see me recreate in ESHL down below, and sub with notice on so you don't miss your favorite players in the future. I greatly appreciate you boys watching. I'll see you in the next one. It's going to be our first duo vid of the year, so y'all going to want to check that one out. Hope to see y'all boys there. Peace out, fellas.